Dogs have long been known as man's best friend throughout centuries of companionship, loyalty, and service. However, some dogs go beyond companionship, taking on critical roles and require specialized skill and training. These working dogs are integral to many aspects of society, whether they are assisting law enforcement, searching and rescuing missions, or providing essential services to those with disabilities. The journey of a working dog begins with careful instruction and training, slapping them into the highly skilled, professional, capable, and performance tasks that are offered behind human ability. This introduction delivers into the world of working dogs, exploring the various rules, the trainings, methods that on their instructions, and the deep bond of their sharing with their handlers. By understanding the significance and impact of working dogs, we gain throughout the history. Dogs have lived and worked with us. And loyal, there are some dogs that rise above the rest. Man's best friend is not enough for these dogs. Their energy and drive is so strong that it becomes obsessed. They need a job. They need to work. Believe that song that dogs eluded from waves who gather near our settlements roughly 8 to 15,000 years ago. While it took generations to become truly comfortable with us, it's that bond that we are now really on from out modern kennel friend. Throughout the ages, dogs have been our partner. Whether leading us on the hunt or standing with us in the battle. It's an tradition that countries the form of working dogs. They serve and protect us not only at home but as valuable members of searching and rescuing police and military units. It observes that we depends on the natural skill of dogs. To become a great working dog, it's taken more than an incredible sense of smell. A working dog needs to have a strong way we humans describe when dogs describe to us the natural instinct. It's a collection of mental and physical abilities which dogs receive from their whole aspects. For a dog, scent and drive are a way of life. Working with an handler now that takes practice. When dog and handler learn to work together, harness those natural talents, they become a team. It's a relationship that balance a never-ending of training with the bundle of rewards. The relationship between an handler and their dog is critical. The bond between the two is established during the countless hours of training. Without a strong bond and emotional connection, the dog's contribute can be several diminished. Dogs really on their handler for direction. It's like in conversation because the handler need to feedback to the response for the dog is referred to an indication which is the rock of working dog. Find a driven dog with an incredible sense of smell and an handler that is committed to understand his fair partner, and you have a powerful team. Together, they can compel just about anything and something. Sometimes their working can be quite usual. Training working dogs is a complete process that requires practice, consistency, and experience. Experts. Some of the training methods of working dogs. Obedience training, the foundation of all working dogs training. Their dog learning basic commands such as sit, stay, and come. This training ensures that the dogs can follow instructions, which is critical in more advanced tasks. Dog specific training, depending on the dog's role, they undergo specialized training. For instance, aiding dogs are training to move livestock, which while searching and rescuing dogs are training track positive reinforcement. Modern training methods really heavily on positive. Reinforced dogs are rewarded for the display discrete behaviors. This approach helps to build a strong bond between the dogs and socialization. Essential for all working dogs, socialization training ensures that the dog can interact apologically with people and other animals.
They are specially expertised in that only particular work. If there is a sniffer dog, they know only sniffing work. They don't know the protection work. They will never teach the protection work for the sniffer dogs. Why means when the work will work, they will learn more words, they will forget doing the works and they will get more confusion. So what they will do, they will teach only the sniffer dogs means they will teach only sniffing work. Protection dog means only protection things. Detection dog means only detection things. There's a lot of difference between the detection.
Various environments. Some of the groups in dogs, groups of working dogs, herding dogs, breeding like the Border Collie and Australian Shepherd are known as the intelligence and ability to control the movement of livestock. These dogs are trained to respond to and voice command, guide sheep, shelter and other animals with precision. Good dog breeds like the German Shepherd and Pinscher are commonly used on rootstock. They are trained to protect property and people using their strong perspective instinct. They can be trained to portal an area, defense instruction and response to theaters. Rescue dogs breeding like the Bullhound and Labrador Retriever are often used in searching and rescuing missions due to their keen sense of smell. These dogs are trained to track missing persons or finding people trapping in respects. They undergo rescues training to develop their sense abilities and ensurement. Service dog breeding like the Golden Retriever and Labrador Retriever are properly as service dogs. These dogs are trained to assist individuals with disabilities, providing tasks such as guiding the visuals impaired, altering deaf individuals to sounds, or every defection changes in the bold sagar level for disabilities. Police and military dogs breeding like the Bengal Mason and German Shepherd, and widely used in the law enforcement of military operation. They are trained for tasks such as defeating drugs or explosive, approaching suspect and patrolling areas. The intents and specifically are their training making the valuable aspects in the maintenance public safety. Therapy dogs, while not traditional constrained working dogs, therapy dogs plays an virtual role in providing emotional support in the hospitals, schools, and nursery homes. Breeding like the King Charles Spaniel and the Poodle are often used for the purpose due to their gentle and calm demeanor. They undergo training to remain calm in various environments and interact positively with the people. The role of a working dog in the society.
See the depth of the wound. Okay. The dog bites a human being. First we should clean the wound from fresh flowing water, from a tap water. And you wash the wound with a soap. Okay, wash it properly with a flowing water and immediately go to a doctor and show the wound. Okay. Then their doctor, if required, will give an antiviral shot plus the tetanus vaccine. Both the vaccines you will have to take when there is a doctor. These are the first initial things. Then depending on the condition of the dog which has bitten you, if it is a home pet or if it is stray dog, you should observe the pet. If the pet has been vaccinated, no need to get vaccination. Okay, the dog which has bitten you has to be observed for few days, maybe for 10 days or 15 days. If the dog shows some symptoms of rabies, then you should go for a rabies vaccination. Otherwise, if a stray dog has bitten you, better go for a anti-rabies vaccination immediately. If a known dog, if a home-bred dog, home pet has bitten you, there is a history of a vaccination and there is a certificate of vaccination, then no need to panic. You can just observe the dog and if required, then you can go. Otherwise, you can avoid the vaccination if the vaccination is done for pets. So we recommend vaccination for pets. So pets has to be vaccinated to protect ourselves.
ಸರ್ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಅದೇ ಮೂಲೆಗಳೇ ನಾಯಿಗೆ ಮುರಿದೋದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ?
See, in an accident, if there is a fracture.
Various capacities. Working dog survives in the various capacities that vital are to our society. Law enforcement, in addition to their roles and detection contraband, police dogs also help in searching and rescuing operation and crowd control. Disaster response, in the aftermath of natural disasters, search and rescuing dogs are often to local services trapping in the related. Healthcare service dogs enhance the quality of life for individuals with disabilities, providing independence and safety. Therapy. The claimed presence of therapy dogs can reduce the stress and anxiety in the hospital, schools, and working place. Conclusion. Working dogs are an invaluable part of our society, playing critical roles in various fields, from law enforcement and searching and rescuing operations to provide essential service for individuals with disabilities. Their training is extensive and specialized, enable them to perform complex tasks, complex complex tasks that contribute to public safety, healthcare, and emotional well-being. These dogs are more than just tools or animals. They are partners to their handlers, forming deep trusting bonds that enhance their effectiveness in their roles. Whether they are guiding the visuals impaired, defecting explosive, or providing comfort in a therapy setting. The deduction, intelligence, and loyalty of working dogs are unmatched. A society continues to evolve, the rules of working dogs may expand, but their significance remain. They are not only an testing agency, they are not only an treatment to the handler bond between the humans and dogs, but also a powerful example for how this relationship can be arised for the greater good. Working dogs truly embody the script of service dogs, and detection make the work and safetier